Swaddy Cop, welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, Kidnapping Gang Caught by ATM Photos. Real purpose of kidnapping was to force victim's daughter to return $30 million stolen from kidnapper's company, Kidnapper Claims. Crook's arrest was in the cards. The cops preyed on abductors' greed and stupidity to nab them. Police used money transfers through ATMs to lure a gang holding a 70-year-old man for ransom to come out into the open, leading to their quick and easy arrest last week. Police officers spent only 6 days to search and identify gang members using video footage from ATMs which recorded 2 of the kidnappers' transaction activities. The information led to the arrest of all gang members and the release of the victim, Pradhan Kamisat, who was found chained to a bed in a house in Rayong last Wednesday. Mr. Pradhan, who owns a construction business, was reported missing on July 10 after he left his home in a pickup truck. His daughter, Suryat, alerted the local police after a man used Mr. Pradhan's mobile phone to call her and demanded 500,000 baht in exchange for his release. Worried about father's safety, Ms. Suryat decided to contact the Crime Suppression Division for additional help the next morning. CSD officers, led by Police Colonel Niran Namsuwan, launched an investigation into the case, aware that speed was essential to ensure the safety of the victim. He said his team started by contacting banks, knowing that at one point the suspects would have to use their service for money transactions. As expected, on July 12, one of the gang members used Mr. Pradhan's ATM card to withdraw money in front of a Lotus Express convenience store at Napahakeo branch in Rayong. A security camera caught the footage of a man believed to be a gang member. The gang then called Ms. Suryat, instructing her to transfer the ransom to Mr. Pradhan's bank account. The call gave the investigators an opportunity to lure them out from their hideaway. Police Colonel Niran asked Ms. Suryat to gradually transfer money to the account to force the suspects to make many more trips to ATMs. On July 13, Ms. Suryat transferred cash to the account in separate transactions, each of about 20,000 baht. The gang eventually appeared at an ATM in front of a store near the Napahakeo intersection and made off with 70,000 baht. The suspects used a saloon car in their getaway. Its registration number was later identified by police, who used this information to narrow their search for the wrongdoers. The CSD investigators worked with local police to identify the car's owner and examine the suspects seen in the security camera footage. One man was identified as a former police informant in drug cases. According to Police Colonel Thirawat Suryashi, Superintendent for Investigation of the Provincial Police Region 2. Other suspects in the footage were also found to be in the same network of the informant. Ms. Suryat, meanwhile, went on transferring money to the gangsters on July 14 to allow police more time to confirm their identities and check their criminal records. One suspect was later identified as Anucha Disamo, 43. He was seen on CCTV withdrawing money from an ATM at Lotus Express in Khao Talo in Chonburi. The money transfer continued on Tuesday before police decided to move in on the gang using 5 separate teams the following day. They first arrested Mr. Anucha together with another gang member, Padongkiat Mongkon Sharon, 35, in Chonburi's Banglumong district. The two were arrested in the afternoon while traveling to withdraw money from an ATM. Almost simultaneously, another team of police nabbed Suwit Singkon, 32, in front of a store in the same district. The three were told to lead the officers to a house in Rayong's Muong district where Mr. Prathon was held. There, another 2 suspects, Thanu Shushian, 33, and a woman named Sufa Panin, 26, were held. At night, another team of officers arrested Anlop Shalongtham, 36, at his apartment in Banglamung district. The 6 suspects allegedly admitted they colluded to abduct Mr. Prathon, Police Colonel Niran said. The suspects said some of them had posed as police officers while approaching the victim before forcing him at gunpoint to travel with them to Rayong. Mr. Anusha claimed he and his gang had abducted Mr. Prathon because Miss Suryat, the victim's daughter, who works as a clerk at his firm, had embezzled 30 million baht from his company. The suspect had, in fact, claimed the real purpose of the abduction was to force Ms. Suryat to return the money to his company, and not for the 500,000 baht ransom. Police Colonel Niran quoted Mr. Anshua as saying, "Whatever his claim was, he should have gone through legal channels," Police Colonel Niran said. Now, today's vocabulary: abduct, abduct, abduction, abduction, abductor, abductor, account, account, activity, activity, additional, additional, admit, admit, alert, alert, allegedly, allegedly, arrest, arrest, at gunpoint, at gunpoint, aware, aware, case, case, cash, cash, chain, chain, clerk, clerk, collude, collude, confirm, confirm, construction, construction, contact, contact, convenience store, convenience store, criminal record, criminal record, demand, demand, embezzle, embezzle, insure, ensure, essential, essential, eventually, eventually, examine, examine, exchange, exchange, footage, footage, force, force, gang, gang, gangster, gangster, getaway, getaway, gradually, gradually, greed, greed, hideaway, hideaway, identified, identified, identify, identify, identity, identity, informant, informant, instruct, instruct, investigation, investigation, investigator, investigator, kidnapper, kidnapper, launch, launch, legal, legal, lure, lure, member, member, missing, missing, money transfer, money transfer, nab, nab, nabbed, nabbed, narrow, narrow, network, network, opportunity, opportunity, pose, pose, prey on, prey on, purpose, purpose, ransom, ransom, record, record, registration, registration, release, release, search, search, security, security, separate, separate, simultaneously, simultaneously, superintendent, superintendent, suppression, suppression, suspect, suspect, transaction, transaction, transfer, transfer, victim, 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 withdraw, withdraw, wrongdoer, wrongdoer. That's today's story and vocabulary. You have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Break Time with Monte.